Progressive Christian Devotional, Taylor Swift Folklore Edition. Atheists and agnostics often ask those of us who are queer and identify as Christians why we would want to continue to be affiliated with a religion that has caused so much harm and violence to members of marginalized groups. I don't fault those asking that question. Christianity has caused massive harm to so many people, including me. I sometimes ask myself, why do I stay within Christianity? The answer to that question occurred to me while listening to the last great American Dynasty, which chronicles the story of Rebecca Harkness, the heiress who served as Taylor Swift's muse for this song. While listening to this song, I thought, that woman must have been a nuisance to her snooty, old money neighbors. She must have driven them crazy with her antics, and they probably couldn't wait to get rid of her. And then it hit me. The institutional church has a bad habit of treating marginalized and outspoken members like a nuisance. They often act more like Harkness's snooty old money neighbors who resent any sort of disturbance in their highly ordered lives. And yet, Christians of all denominations and theological stripes claim to follow Jesus, someone not exactly known for following rules and staying out of trouble. Rebecca Harkness' antics annoyed her neighbors, while Jesus' antics got him murdered by the state and by some religious leaders. Too many Christians have turned Jesus into an icon of white middle-class norms and respectability, when in reality, he was a nuisance and a troublemaker. Jesus took the status quo and turned it upside down. In a similar way, Jesus caused his followers to be troublemakers. I stay within the church because I love the Jesus story and because I feel called to agitate for the church to do and be better. I am called to be a nuisance both within the church and outside of it. Prayer. Dear God, remind us that you have called your people to stand up against injustice, even if it means speaking out against institutions that we hold dear. Remind us you have called all of us to demand a more just and equitable world for all of your children, and sometimes that means causing trouble. Give us the courage and strength to be holy nuisances.